Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm Setharoth, and today we are diving into part 2 of our exploration of the New Beginnings mod. This is an extension of the Alternate Life mod, which is obviously where we're starting with our new character. We've got, I believe it's 7 additional starts to investigate. New Beginnings brings in 15 new random starts that you can use.
And choose where your new life shall begin.
And our next one in the list, let's see. So shout out to Massacre for bringing this mod to my attention. I was not aware that there was a mod that would double the number of alternate start options in this game. Like this is awesome. Because you remember, so if you start at, Attacked and Left 4 Dead all the way up, these are the original ones, right? So you've got a good like 20 or so that are pretty cool. But you bring in this New Beginnings mod, and I didn't have to, it just adds these in, right? I didn't have to make any plugins or any other extra stuff to make this work. You just plug it in, drop it right under Alternate Life in your load order, and you should be good. Let's see, so where are we at here? I am, I may have missed one. I did miss one. Oh, no, those are, okay. I have the list here on my second monitor, so I'm just trying to hit them all in order. I am a pilgrim at a temple. There we go. I am a pilgrim to a temple. We're going to start that one. Oh, okay. So you can pick the temple. Let's see. You know what? Solitude is the capital, so let's go ahead and hit that one.
Opportunity awaits you, traveler.
All right. So you're a pilgrim on a pilgrimage trying to get to pay your respects to all of the divines. And I guess we'll go ahead and set Akatosh and get the... okay. If you're running the Winter Sun mod, which gives you a bunch of new religions and buffs and perks for joining and serving a deity, this particular alternate start is fantastic. Because, I mean, look at this. You get your pick, right? If you want to start off helping Stendarr fight undead, helping Arcais slay dragons, crafting with Zenithar. I think this one is supposed to be Talos, but then that religion got exiled. Kinnereth. What else we got here? Dibella, Akatosh, Julianos, and Mara. That is not bad. I mean, Winter Sun brings in like 30 or 40 deities, and you've got almost 10 of them right here. Like a quarter of the mod is accessible just from the start of the game. Also, all of these are the divines, which are the easiest gods to gain favor with, and they will let you start with them. Some of the other deities are pickier, based on your race or your crafting skill or whatever. These ones will take you. So this is actually a really nice way to start if you're doing a religion mod, because you can just grab what you need. As far as resources go, you're a pilgrim, so you don't have a whole lot of anything. Resource-wise, this is a challenging start because you don't have a lot. And then I assume you're not allowed to loot the place. Nope, that all counts as stealing. So if you want to be a thief, you can grab some extra food and water. If you're running an I need type mod that requires food and water to get by, then you might end up stealing just to get by. That being said, not a bad place to start, particularly since this start drops you in one of the major cities. You noticed from the options that we picked Solitude, but there were 4 other places. I think they were all major cities. So at least you start safe, right? You're not in a dungeon or anything. You have less resources, but you are able to start, in this case, right in Solitude. You can jump right onto those quests. Even if you wanted to start off as a bard, if you wanted to do a bard playthrough, you could pick like Zenithar that does more crafting, or Dibella that's more based on speech. And let's just, we're not going to actually walk through the Winter Sun religions yet. That is a conversation for another day. But as you can see, we're right in Solitude. We've got access to all those resources. We got the guards, we got the stores, we got quests. Good to go. I think some of the internal, let me see. I think there was one bug. I'm going to double check by quickly sprinting to the entrance. Because you guys remember when you first enter Solitude in the main quest line, there is an execution. Oh no, it's here. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So there's actually, I think there's some bug fixes in this too. When I first, with regular alternate start, oh no, that was Realm of Lorkhan. I was testing out Realm of Lorkhan, and I tried to start in Solitude, and none of these scripts fired, because it was waiting for me to start the main quest. So this is actually superior then to Realm of Lorcan, because you literally start the main quest line in Solitude. I like it. No, I'm not going to start the main quest line, but I mean you have access to all the shops and all the main quests. All the quests of Solitude from the start. Yeah, obviously you still have to travel down to Helgen to start the main quest line, but that's not bad. Cool. So there's your Pilgrim start right there. Can't argue with that. That's a good setup. Let's hop back over to the abandoned prison. Let's see. Next is, I am a pilgrim to a sacred site.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Pilgrim to a temple. Pilgrim to a sacred site. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so if you're doing Winter Sun, this is gold, because you can literally start, like, at the Hall of the Vigilant as a servant of Sendar, or at the Shrine of Azura, and right from the start do the quests that allow you to get her, what is that called? The Eye of Azura, the Star of Azura. It's an awesome enchanting item. If you want to do a bad guy run, you can start off as the servant of Boethia. That would be crazy. Elder Gleam Sanctuary, there's your druid start right there. Right, there's a lot of druid mods that actually start in Elder Gleam, so that would be cool. Peryite. You know what? Let's try Peryite. I've read a little bit about Peryite-based runs because they're based on the idea of becoming a plague doctor. So using disease and poison magic instead of the usual, fire, ice, or shock. I know Winter Sun actually brings in Peryite. We're going to hit none for now and see what this entails. Hesh the Clean. Okay, I think you actually have to meet one of the afflicted before you can actually start this quest line for finding for curing the disease. I haven't actually done that run in my usual vanilla playthrough yet, so I don't know what that entails. However, you get to start right up here with one of the afflicted, or maybe the guy who can cure the afflicted? I don't know. This is smaller than I expected. I thought there'd be like a camp, or at least an altar to Peryite. Oh, there we are, Shrine Peryite. All diseases cured. Peryite does not accept those who have not served him. Okay, so it looks like in order to, from Winter Sun's point of view, accept Peryite as your deity, you have to actually do the afflicted quest line, which it doesn't look like you can start here. So that's a bit of that's annoying. You do have access to the buying game, which raises your speech. It's not bad. It's not combat ready, but it's not bad. The rest of this is all counting as stolen goods. Alright, as far as starting gear is concerned, leather gear, a couple of potions, steel sword, not bad, but not stellar. Oh, how much gold was there? 63. Definitely not enough to get too far anywhere. Let's see, let's have a look at the map. Oh, okay, this is definitely a harder start. This is definitely more challenging. You are not going to be buying anything anytime soon, and this place is teeming with Forsworn. So if you want a challenging start, definitely pick this one. Alright, so that's a Shrine of Peryite, and that will drop you in the middle of Forsworn territory with little more than leather armor and a sword to your name. I like it. I particularly like the starts that give you less resources because, well, it pushes you a little more. It makes your first levels feel a lot more desperate. That said,
approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
We have been imprisoned by the Thalmor. That is our next one we're going to look at. The Thalmor being such a forgiving and kind-hearted bunch. Okay, so, this will probably just stick you in the Thalmor embassy, right? This is not the torture cell of the Thalmor embassy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we've got some lockpicks. Just use the rule of thirds here. Oh, no, can we get a little further? Okay. Let me just poke my head out. Oh, I did not poke my head out correctly. Oh, jeez. Okay, all right. Opening. Oh, wooden door opens the wrong way. And we die very quickly. Okay.
Need something?
Well, alright, let's see where we restart. I bet it just puts you right back. I want to at least figure out where we're at, right? I want to at least get to the surface if I can. I just didn't expect one of the guards to be literally waiting outside the front door. And that was full, like, elven armor, right? That's not a level 1 opponent. Which I guess makes sense. I mean, why on earth would... I think we're going to play a little camera trick here. Oh, gee, nope, here it comes. Alright, let's just hope and pray. Yeah, nope, pray time's over. Nope, prayer did not work. Prayer was ineffective. Alright, let me see. Do we at least have a healing spell? Okay. I will heal and run, heal and run. Heal and run, my friend. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll try it. We're going to take advantage of a little glyph here. I heard there was one mod that actually... it unfreezes time when you're at a menu. So you would still be getting killed and attacked and set on fire at this point in the game while you were trying to lockpick, which for me is a lot more immersive and realistic, but I haven't tried out that mod yet. Oh, okay. Alright, I think we might have made it out. I just want to see where we are on the map. I just want to know if you can stealth out. Oh, just... okay. Whew! Alright. Oh, geez. Okay, so this is very hard, bordering on insane start because, well, obviously you have no resources. You're being hunted as soon as you break out of jail, and you are going to have a time and a half getting back to any kind of civilization because remember, this coastline is really steep. There's only a couple of places where you can get up here unless you try to, like, swim all the way around to Solitude. And I have a feeling we're going to die in the next half second. I was correct! Okay, so that is definitely not a... you would need to make a very good stealth character to get out of there alive. For sure. Kudos to you if you can pull it off. But that is certainly not something I'm going to try to die. I can tell that would take multiple attempts, and I don't want to turn this into a playthrough just yet. Alright, so what do we got next? We just ticked off a bunch of Thalmor.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Alright, what's next on our list here? I was slain by a vampire and laid to rest. Oh. Okay, so... slain by a vampire, laid to rest. I assume that means you were buried? Let's do a surprise me. It looked like the major holds. You had to choose between the major holds. It didn't look like there was any weird options. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. So we're a vampire. Step 1. We've got healing and flames and vampiric drain. Okay, well, why not? Is the skeleton on my side? Nope. Okay, so from the get-go, you are fighting your way out of a tomb if you use this particular start. And I guess that makes sense because this, well, I mean, you're in the catacombs. So you start as a vampire in wherever they inter their dead. Solitude. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, so you can actually, from a roleplay standpoint, you can become the vampire that, you know, the victim that was buried and then rose again, and right from the get-go start preying on the citizens of whatever poor town you are starting out in. That is pretty cool. This, just to test out this mod, this is a very light load order. I've only got about 30 mods here, so I don't actually have Sacrosanct. But in my full load order, if I was to use this, Sacrosanct gives you the option to, like, drain people dry. Like, you can kill NPCs by drinking them deeply.
Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister.
I don't even know Erica, so that is of no consequence to me. I love that this starts off at night. Usually the start automatically drops you in the afternoon, but because you're starting as a vampire, they drop you off at night, so you have full access to try and experiment with your powers and feed, and wow, that is cool. So if you ever want to terrorize a hold as a vampire on the loose, this is a cool start. 'Cause, I mean, it drops you off with low resources, But you do start off with vampire spells, because obviously you start off as a vampire. And, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like the story of it, too, because you can get that villain run where you start off as the monster that is tearing his way through whatever town you've been released upon. I like it. Cool. Alright, so that's an option. I'll have to think about that one. At least if you're going to do a vampire playthrough. I like it adds a little more plot to it, right? A little more context. Rather than just saying you spawned as a vampire, it's like they thought you were dead, and they tried to lay you to rest like good, honest people. And it didn't work. Alright, what do we got next? Let's see. I'm a wandering mercenary traveling to Skyrim, and I'm a wandering merchant traveling to Skyrim. So let's start with the mercenary first. Oh wait, those two are very similar. I'm suspicious. Okay, let's try High Rock. So a mercenary, is it a mercenary? It's a mercenary from High Rock. So I assume you're getting to Skyrim from High Rock. I don't know. I don't have Tamriel's. Whoa, hello. Wow. Okay, I'm liking the starting gear. That's helpful. Let's just cut through the religion stuff real quick. We're on foot. Looks like we've got... Oh, am I really unarmed? That seems odd. Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. We got a nice little warm hammer going on. That ought to keep things interesting. We start off... Whoa, high. Okay, so... difficulty-wise, I'd rate this pretty high, because you are in the middle of nowhere with very little. You do have, like, steel armor, which is not bad at all for starting at level 1. That works out pretty good, but you do, I think, like to get, yeah, I think at the top of this hill is a fort full of bandits, and I don't even know what's in that cave. So this would be a difficult start, because you're going to be tromping through hostile territory from the get-go. Might be okay if you hug the roads long enough to get to Solitude. Perhaps. I don't know. But, yeah, okay, that's a pretty good... Alright, I like this kind of a start. They drop you in the middle of nowhere with nothing. Well, not in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I guess this is the border between Skyrim and Hammerfell. I wonder what's in this cave, though. I just want to see, like, what's... Okay, yeah, that's definitely Fort something or other. Some kind of ruins. Oh, no, I think that cave is actually at the bottom of the hill, so that's not going to happen. I am curious what this... locale is, because this would be where you get your starting gear. So if you can survive this, that would determine on whether you get to keep your gear. Alright, it's a couple of golf swings, gives us some wolves. Looks like there's a campsite here that went bad. So here's your starting gear. If you start the Hammerfell start, you get some venison stew. Not bad. Alright, I have to say I rather like these starts. You're starting as a mercenary, and it lets you start on the borders of Skyrim. I like that. So that gives you a higher likelihood of having decent gear, but you're far away from all the major cities, making it a more challenging start. Which then raises the question, what is the difference between starting as a mercenary or starting as a merchant? So when we started as a merchant... I think we used High Rock last time, so let's try what? Hammerfell? We'll try Hammerfell. So where does Hammerfell and Skyrim touch? I assume that's the idea, is you're arriving from Hammerfell and you start on just the border of Skyrim. Oh, well, hello there. I shall call you Silver, and we shall hi-ho away. Okay, so the merchant starts off with a horse. A freaking horse. I like that. So you're... Oh, geez. And you have lots of weapons. Oh, you are a very well-off merchant. And you've got 800 gold. Okay. Merchant start. We're going with easy, but on the side of cool. And if you have the Summer Mist enchantments, you will get some very interesting, like the Necklace of Wealth. Generate 5 gold per hour. I'm going to be wearing that. Thank you very much. Okay, so from a merchant standpoint, or maybe like a pacifist playthrough, or even an enchanter, you start off with lots of enchanted items. So definitely something to consider for all of those playthrough styles. That's cool. Plus, I mean, oh geez, you get spells too. Oh wow. Okay, so the merchant start, I'm going to chalk this one pretty high up on the easy level. It's pretty easy start, but at the same time, that's pretty cool. Oh, and you're close to Falkreath. Okay, yeah. So this is an easy start, but I also really like the concept. Or you feel like you're a well-to-do merchant that has arrived at Skyrim, and you've got some enchanted gear and some gold and some spells, and you're just ready to seek your fortune and make a name for yourself. I like it. That's cool. And I mean, you've got your horse, so you can get to and from easily. That saves you some travel time early game when you're stuck around, going around on foot. And then Falkreath is right over here. And you got to go around and do the take the road to get there. But actually, this is not bad. That's a pretty good view. You got Falkreath and the ruins up there. There we go. There, you're trying to fit it all in one shot. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that is the merchant start. And obviously there's a couple other locations there that we didn't get to explore. But the gist of it is that you start on the outskirts of Skyrim. So as long as you're like to the east or west, you won't be close to any major cities. Making it a much more challenging
Approach,
start.
my child, and choose
Alright, what
where
we got
your new
next?
life shall begin.
I am a werewolf at Frostmoon Crag. I have never actually been at Frostmoon Crag.
The
So this should be
simple life
good.
can be its own reward.
Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. And away we go. Frostmoon Crag. Okay, so I'm assuming these are... Let me just cut through
What
that.
is it, pup?
Pup. I'm a pup. Oh, geez, these are all
For
werewolves.
now, my pack lived in the mountain. Imagine offered to help me reclaim my territory. I hunt with him until
Cool.
then. After that,
Well met,
we'll
brother.
see.
Meet for there is. I sense his favor on you. For you, I will part with them, if you can pay my price. Here,
Price for what?
take a look.
I skipped that part of the conversation. Oh, hello! Okay, so you have a vendor who can sell you... Oh, geez, they're rings that enhance your beast form. Oh, geez, if you want to start as a werewolf, you can start as part of a pack, and you can buy items that enhance your abilities. I like it. Okay, so Ring of Bloodlust. While in beast form, you do 50% more damage, but you also take 50% more damage. Okay, well, I guess if everything's running away in sheer terror, then that wouldn't really be much of a hindrance. Instinct. When you enter beast form, the world around you seems to slow for 20 seconds. Oh yeah, that could be useful. How often are you trying to transform into beast form and everyone's beating the crap out of you? It'd be nice if they were slowed during that time, or even after, because then you can do more damage. While in beast form, your health regenerates. Oh, I would so want that. Passive regeneration all the way. Crank that baby up as high as it'll go. Make yourself unkillable. And then the Ring of the Moon. Increase the duration of your howls by 20%. Wow, so this start gives you, like, you have mid-game goals right there. Or you can try and, I mean, I guess you could just, oh wait. Oh man, maybe he keeps them, they're not on his person, so you can't actually steal the rings. Maybe they're in a chest? It is locked. Do I have lockpicks? I do not have lockpicks. Okay, so grabbing the rings at the get-go is not an option. But you do, it's nice that you have a shop right here. That would help. I'm just seeing if there's any
Yes?
extra services that they offer. I'm sure there's some...
Yes.
Okay,
Good hunting.
cool. So you're actually part of a pack. Wait, where is this? Oh, this is another Souls theme start. Cool. So you remember the last Souls theme start was over here near, oh, I always forget the name of this place. High Rock, Ridge Rock, Raven Rock, something like that. Something with rocks. But you were level 1, and you were a refugee. That's what it was. So you were level 1, no skills, nothing to your name. You were kind of pathetic. Which is what you should be at level 1. This, you are still level 1, but you already start as a werewolf. So you have some potential right there already. I like it. You can just hulk out and immediately start hunting anyone and everyone. That is cool. Wow. So you can start as a vampire left for dead and buried. Or you can start out as a werewolf. I love the idea of having your own pack. right? It's not one of those alternate starts where they just pick a random location and drop you there because, yeah, you're just, we wanted you to start as a werewolf, so here's a random location, you're a werewolf. You're welcome, Instead, they actually took the time to find a pack to back you up with. And then you can hunt. Aha! Yeah, it's not that challenging when they're trying to run away for their lives, is it? Aha! Oh, reavers. I forget if those are supposed to be tough or not. I think we're missing one? Yep, we're missing one. That's terror. That fear effect works pretty good. Alright, so you do actually start off with quite a few resources if you can manage to fit all 3 of those guys into your roar. If you can hit all 3 of them, you can drop them before the roar wears off. And you can't actually... Alright, let's just shapeshift out of this real quick so we can interact with these items. I can try to shapeshift out of this, or is it just going to keep me in my mode? Oh, I don't have... right. So because this is my lighter mod order that I use for testing, I don't actually have growl, so I don't have as much control over my werewolf form like I usually do. But as you can see, right from the start, you can tear this camp apart and you have access to all their resources, their gold, mining even. So not a bad start. And I love thematically the idea of being part of your own werewolf crew, I guess. And there are mods that allow you to actually share your werewolf curse with your followers, so you can literally have your own werewolf family. I would recommend migrating to Skyrim eventually just because it's so much bigger. But I do like the idea of trying out these starts on maps that aren't necessarily intended for level 1 players. I know there's still going to, most of the level lists and stuff will be level 1 friendly. But if I wasn't a werewolf, I don't think I could have taken those 3 guys on my own. Ooh, okay. Forgot about those. I haven't been in Soul Slime in a long time, so I probably should stop wandering around here and getting myself killed. That said, okay, I think we still have one more start that I want to investigate before we wrap up the video. We'll take a look at the list one more time. I don't think I've missed anything.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Okay, we did Stormer Ruins, Alchemist, Anji's Beggar, attacked by a dragon, thrown in jail, Mercenary, Pilgrim, imprisoned, slain. Okay, we did Pilgrim. Alright, so last is a Warlock in a secluded lair. Should be interesting. I wonder if this is a duplicate. There was a similar Warlock one for regular alternate start. This is not it. Oh, this is very different. Oh, that is cool. You notice that's a summoning circle of candles. So she's like practicing. That's cool.
Need something?
Oh, and you are friends with them. All right, so you are friends with the Warlock faction. You start off with access to an enchanter. You have access to all of their resources. That's useful. Coffins, I guess I'd expect that from warlocks and necromancers. Okay, so you get plenty of resources. You have your own base of operations. You have your own frickin' lair. That's pretty cool. I think this is... Are there vampires here too?
Yes, I
Nope.
haven't got all day.
Looks like they're just conjurers. Sweet. Alright, let's see if we can find the way out of here. Just so I can see where in Skyrim you would be starting. I guess if you start as a vampire too, you can just start chowing down on some necks. Alright, come on. There's got to be a way out of here. Oh, I guess we'll just follow the light, right? Follow its veils. Follow the candles. Oh wow, okay, so there's more here. Alright, so we've got plenty of allies. I don't think none of them have engaged me in conversation, so I don't think they're actually followers. Oh, yeah, here we go. There's more stuff going on up here. Oh, it's one of those double back ones. Hopefully this is the exit and not just going to send me... there we go. Alright, let's see where in Skyrim this Warlock start drops you. Tougher creatures have larger souls, which need larger soul gems to hold them.
Never should have...
Oh, wait, who never what now? Oh, we're under attack. Oh! Yes, heaven forbid the goats Wow, so okay, so our guard here is a little trigger happy, a little flame happy. Maybe he wanted some lamb. The goat attacked me! Yeah, I bet. Oh, okay, that's pretty funny. Alright, so this gives us some additional starting equipment. We've got some potions, there's a soul gem, we've got the firmament, which isn't a rare enough book to actually teach us anything. But all in all, not a bad start. Plenty of equipment, some starting spells. Obviously more for spellcasters than your other groups, and you're fairly close. Oh yeah, you could get to Windhelm without any trouble here. I think Kynesgrove is right up here, just north of you. So yeah, this is a fairly easy start, right? It allows you to get all the way to Windhelm without too much trouble. You get spells, money, resources. I'm pretty sure all of those random Warlock spellcaster factions in Skyrim will also consider you an ally. So when you're out adventuring, their places will be places to rest and recharge rather than places to loot. And usually, in my case, I very much like looting them because mages are squishy and they have stuff that is both light and expensive. Well, I am trying to make it quick. I'm trying to wrap up my video here. Give me some time. Alright, now let's see if we can find a decent view. Ooh, this could work. Let's just hop over here real quick. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like. Subscribe if you've enjoyed some of my other playthrough or mod presentations. That is actually a beautiful shot. That will suffice. Alright, ignore the twitching mammoths in the corner. Wow, I think this is the prettiest view of the Reach I have ever seen. Not the Reach, but, you know, Riften, whatever. I forget what this particular zone is called, but that is actually an example of the Darker Trees mod, which looks really nice. Cool. Alright, so thank you so much for enjoying this alternate start with me. Feel free to let me know in the comments below what was your favorite start that we saw so far. Or perhaps let me know what your favorite start is whenever you use the alternate start mod in Skyrim. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Take care.